A robot just clocked a 3-hour shift on a factory floor. No breaks, no supervision, 90% accuracy. And it wasn't a demo. It was a real production line building real cars. This is the moment the humanoid robot industry stopped being a science fair project. Today we're breaking down exactly what happened, who's moving, how fast, and what this race actually means for the world. Let's get into it. On March 2nd, 2026, Xiaomi CEO Lei Jun announced that the company's humanoid robots have begun trial operations inside their automobile factory. Not a research lab, not a controlled demo environment, an actual EV production line. The robot was assigned to a self-tapping nut assembly station, one of the most repetitive, precision-demanding tasks on the floor, and it ran for 3 consecutive hours, fully autonomously. The success rate was 90.2%, and it hit the production line's fastest required cycle time of 76 seconds per task. Now think about that number for a second. 90% in a first real-world factory trial is extraordinary. Most robotic systems spend years in simulation before they can handle the variability of a live production environment. Xiaomi didn't just run a test, they ran it under real conditions, on a live line, and posted results that would be considered commercially viable. Xiaomi CEO put the challenge into perspective perfectly. He said that in a lab, 10,000 failures can lead to one success. But in a real factory, you need 10,000 consecutive successes. That's the bar. And Xiaomi just cleared it, at least for round 1. But here's what makes this story bigger than just Xiaomi. Because Xiaomi is not alone. Not even close. Right now, in the first week of March 2026, the entire humanoid robot industry is moving simultaneously. And it's happening faster than any analyst predicted 12 months ago. Let's run through the players. Tesla's Optimus program is ramping production at the Fremont factory, the same facility where they used to build the Model S and Model X, which Tesla discontinued in Q2 of this year, specifically to convert those lines for Optimus manufacturing. Tesla is targeting 1 million units per year at scale. The Gen 3 hands were revealed last month, 50 actuators total, a 4.5x increase over the previous generation. And Elon Musk described the coming version as, quote, sublime, and something that won't even seem like a robot. Factory deployment is targeted for mid-2026 for internal data collection. Consumer sales aren't coming until 2027 at the earliest, and Musk has admitted on the Q4 earnings call that current units are not yet doing useful work. They're collecting training data. But the infrastructure is being built right now. Meanwhile, on the other side of the Pacific, Unitree is going in a completely different direction. Their strategy isn't wait until it's perfect. It's ship and iterate. At the 2026 Spring Festival Gala in February, Unitree's G1 and H2 robots performed fully autonomous kung fu routines live on national television in front of hundreds of millions of viewers. Aerial flips reaching 3 meters. Wall-assisted backflips. 7.5 rotation air flares. And not a single human at the controls. Unitree CEO Wang Xingxing confirmed afterward that the company is targeting 10,000 to 20,000 humanoid shipments in 2026 alone, compared to roughly 5,500 in all of 2025. That's nearly a 4-fold increase in 1 year. And here's a stat that should make every Western investor nervous. In 2025, Chinese companies like Unitree and Agibot accounted for nearly 80% of global humanoid robot shipments. 80%. BMW is running Figure AI's robots at its Leipzig plant. Boston Dynamics has Atlas in production for Hyundai and Google DeepMind deployments. Xpeng in China is breaking ground on the world's first dedicated humanoid robot mass production facility this quarter, targeting large-scale output by late 2026. This is not a few companies experimenting. This is a synchronized industry-wide transition happening in real time. So who's winning? That's the question everyone wants to answer. And the honest answer is more complicated than most people want to hear. China is winning on volume, speed, and price. Unitree's G1 starts at around $13,500. Their new R1 model design for mass production starts at just under $5,000. Compare that to Agility's Digit at $250,000 or Tesla Optimus, which isn't even for sale yet. China has the manufacturing infrastructure, the government support, and the willingness to ship hardware that isn't finished and improve it in the field. That strategy won for smartphones. It won for EVs. And it's looking like it's going to win for humanoids too, at least in the short term. The US and Europe are betting on quality, AI depth, and vertical integration. Tesla's argument is that once Optimus is ready, it will be so far ahead on intelligence, trained on the same neural architecture as full self-driving, integrated with Grok, learning by observation rather than explicit programming, that the volume gap won't matter. Figure AI is making the same argument. Their Helix 02 system demonstrated full-body autonomy this month. Boston Dynamics Atlas is backed by Hyundai's manufacturing scale and Google DeepMind's AI research. Both strategies have merit. Both also have serious risks. The question of whether deep AI capability or mass availability wins is exactly the same debate that played out with electric vehicles. And in that race, China got to mass market first, while the West was still perfecting the product. Now let's zoom out to the question that actually matters to you watching this. How fast does this hit real life? The factory phase is already here. That started today. By the end of 2026, tens of thousands of humanoid robots will be working in automotive plants, logistics warehouses, and manufacturing facilities. That's not a projection. That's committed orders and ramp plans from companies that have publicly stated targets. The commercial phase, robots you can buy for your business or eventually your home, is 2027 to 2028 at the realistic end of the range. Tesla has a target price of $20,000 to $30,000 at scale. Unitree is already approaching that with their current lineup. The moment a general-purpose humanoid hits $20,000 with 80% task completion in unfamiliar environments, which is Unitree CEO Wang's own stated threshold for mass adoption, that's when the economic implications become impossible to ignore. What's undeniable is that the industry crossed a threshold this week that it cannot uncross. A robot worked a factory shift and got paid in data. The next shift will be better. The one after that, better still. And the feedback loop that kicks in when robots are building more robots, which is exactly what Tesla is now setting up in Fremont, is the kind of compounding curve that tends to surprise everyone when it inflects. 2026 is the year this went from a promise to a product. You're watching it happen right now. If you want to stay ahead of this, subscribe to RoboFrontier. We cover every major development in humanoid robotics as it breaks. No noise, no hype, just what's actually moving and why it matters. And if you want to go deeper on any of the robots we covered today, Xiaomi, Unitree, Tesla Optimus, or the Agility Toyota deal, let me know in the comments, and we'll build out dedicated videos on each one. See you in the next one.